Good morning, class. Today I'm going to start new chapter, that is structure of atom. Already you have studied in previous chapter. Atoms and molecules are the building blocks of matter. The existence of different kinds of matter around us is due to different types of atoms and molecules present in them. For a long time, it was thought that the atoms are indivisible, so they do not have an inner structure. We now know that atoms are divisible and they do have an inner structure. Atoms have smaller particles in them, which are known as subatomic particles. Atoms are made up of subatomic particles, electrons, protons, and neutrons. Electrons Electron has negative charge, proton has positive charge, whereas neutron has no charge. It means that it is neutral. Now see the diagram. Protons and protons and neutrons are present in the small nucleus at the center of atom. Almost the entire mass of an atom is in the nucleus because of electrons which are outside the nucleus. Has very small mass. Due to presence of protons, nucleus has positive charge. Electrons are outside the nucleus. The electrons in an atom revolves rapidly round the nucleus in a fixed circular path called energy levels or shells. Since an atom on a whole is electrically neutral, having no overall positive or negative charge, therefore the number of electrons outside the nucleus is equal to the number of protons present inside the nucleus. Atoms of all the elements except hydrogen are made up of the three subatomic particles electrons, protons, and neutrons. Hydrogen atom is made up of only one electron and one proton. It does not contain any neutron. The atoms of different elements differ in the number of electrons, protons, and neutrons. Now we will now describe how electrons, protons, and neutrons are discovered and put together to give a structure of atom. Before discovery of electron, proton, or neutrons, we should know about the charged particle in matter, and to understand the charged particle in matter, we will discuss a small activity. If we rub a comb in a dry hair, then this comb attracts small pieces of paper. But how it happens? How it happens? On rubbing with dry hair, a comb gets an electric charge. It can be concluded that the electric charge produced on the comb on rubbing in hair comes from the atoms present in the comb. This shows that some charged particles are present in the atoms of comb. Or we also know that an electrically charged object can always attract an uncharged object. So, within the atom present, within the atom present in the comb, it comes electric charge. Or we can explain like that: on rubbing with dry hair, a comb gets an electric charge. Now the question arises that where does this electric charge comes from? Obvious, the answer is from within the atoms present in the comb. So these simple experiment tell us that some charged particles are present in the atom of matter. So the atom is divisible. And this experiment also shows that the atom is divisible. So please children, learn about learn about the subatomic particles of matter and how to understand how to show that the charged particles are present in matter. Thank you.